So if I'm a buyer, Nikki, what am I looking for right now?
Well, if I'm a buyer, I'm looking for a property that is in good, ready condition, is priced at market value or below market value, and I don't need to do a lot of repairs. Cash flow is pretty rough right now. I mean, you guys have been sitting through this inflation crisis that I've been sitting in for the last few years, and I can tell you my dollar isn't going as far as it used to. So having to buy a new washer or dryer, or having to get a new roof, or having a new AC unit, those things, those check boxes just keep adding up and adding up and adding up. Well, with higher inventory than we've had in the last 6 years, my buyers have options. So if your house is in need of all of these extensive repairs, these costly items, my buyer is likely going to go to the home that doesn't need as much put in.
So sellers, what are you going to pay attention to? You want to make sure all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, meaning if there's any major repairs that those have already been taken care of, and if there's anything where you can make the details just a little bit nicer within the home, if you can just clean it up, if you can get a home inspection before you even put it on the market, that way you're well aware of what the buyer is even going to find out during escrow, and you're not going back on the market and then having to find a buyer again, because that's even more time on the market. And what do buyers always say?
What do they always say, Shyla?
They always say, why has this home been on the market? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, when it's been sitting for too long. And so that's where, I mean, I know a lot of you people are used to what's been happening over the last few years is you put up a house and then it's under contract within like a day or a weekend or at the end of the next week. That's really not the process right now. We are seeing that on some properties, but those are the properties that are priced correctly, have extreme exposure, no needed repairs, or minimal repairs are needed, or they're priced for a fire sale. These unicorn properties, we're still seeing multiple offers on. So, you know, if you've got that single story RV parking, you got a basement, no, you got a pool, you have no HOA.
There's nothing else that's needed to be done with it. You can literally move into the home. It's turnkey ready. Those are the homes that buyers are looking at right now.
Yeah, those are the ones that are getting the offers in, you know, pretty quickly. If you have a tract home and there are 50 other properties that are similar price to yours and similar conditions for yours may sit on the market a little bit longer. However, there are things you can do that will cause your property to sell quicker. Now, one thing that we didn't talk about when we're talking about, you know, doing repairs and so on is what if you're the seller and you don't have the funds to make these big repairs? Price your property appropriately for the repairs that are needed for your property. This isn't a fire sale. This is saying, hey, I know I need new flooring. I know I need new paint. I know the exterior needs to be painted. The AC units are about to blow. Whatever the case may be, you need to make it a win-win for everybody. So a win for the seller where you're still gaining that equity that we still have in the market right now, but also a win for the buyer, knowing that, hey, I'm getting a reduced cost on this property and I'm going to go in and make those necessary repairs. It's got to be a win-win for everybody here, guys.
Yes, exactly. And what we're really here for is just to become a real estate resource for you. So if you're looking in the spring market and you kind of want to dip your toes in, see what it looks like for you, reach out to me and Nikki, and we'd love to help you.
Give us a call. We'll see you soon.